Well, the bodies of 2 Iowa National Guard members killed in Syria are scheduled to be returned to the U.S. tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining us for the news at 6, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Kling. KWWL's Alex Johnson joins us live now in the studio with more. Alex?
Hey, Elizabeth. Today I sat down with local retired Army Colonel Henry Korf to find out about the meaning behind the ritual involved in returning the bodies to the U.S. and how military operations work. Sergeant William Nathaniel Howard of Marshalltown and Sergeant Edgar Brian Torres Tovar were killed in action over the weekend. They were deployed in Operation Inherent Resolve in Syria. The operation started officially in 2014, and it is to combat the ISIS threat in Iraq and Syria. And that moved on to the second phase in 2015. Colonel Korf explained a little deeper on how phases work in such a big operation.
In the military, we look at different phases. So sometimes an initial phase is we need to secure the environment, need to secure the host nation, all those kinds of things that go into what we call combat operations. But then follow on is going to be host nation building, or nation building is what we call them. And there's a depth of activities that are going on in a nation building.
The bodies of the 2 fallen soldiers will be brought back tomorrow. There will be a dignified transfer ritual at the Dover Air Force Base. Korf explained not only is it important for the families that their loved one is brought home in a dignified manner, it's important to the fallen soldier as a final act of service for their ultimate sacrifice. He also explained how it is important for soldiers serving and those who wish to serve in the future.
It's important for our service members that are over there, so they see their fellow members come back and how we do that, and then also for our members that are here and for those future members, those people that watch who are thinking about joining the service in whatever capacity, knowing that we're going to take care of them.
President Trump will attend the ritual at Dover Air Force Base. Tonight, the Iowa National Guard said resources are available to support their families during the difficult time. Elizabeth.
All right, Alex, thanks so much. Well, a moment of silence was also held today on the House floor in Washington in honor of the 2 Iowa soldiers led by Iowa Congressman Zach Nunn. He spoke on their heroism and commitment to protecting our country.
They were young men. They could have chosen easier paths, but instead they chose service to our nation. They stood their post when it mattered most. They carried the weight of our nation's safety on their shoulders, and they did so with courage, humility, and honor.
Well, Sergeants Howard and Torres Tovar served in the 1st Squadron 113th Cavalry Regiment.